Nah. Y'all gotta record that I love Cassidy.
We do. Yeah, we got that.
I love him to death.
What I'm asking you is, did you have somebody in your corner the way you are in his corner?
Even if they don't have it, they know what that is, though.
Tripping, though. Everybody ain't like that.
They not.
Man, at all.
They not. But they know what that is.
I be at them niggas. I be with them niggas. Just like, they don't fuck with me. I was just, who's we just with? Yeah. Trilo? Well, he don't fuck with me like that. I know that though. He a bitch. He talking about don't do it. You's a bitch.
He looking out. You know that go.
We ain't gonna do it though. You a bitch though.
Even if they don't have it, they know what that is, though.
Tripping though. Everybody. Yeah. He's straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Super straight. And whatever I got, he got. You want these draws?
Hello.
The fuck?
Family.
That's my baby. That's my man. What? Yeah, whatever. Let him put one of y'all niggas out.
No.
Y'all dead.
No. It ain't gotta be done like that.
Dead ass.
But I heard you.
Stop playing. Wow, bro. Yeah, trip.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Any fighter knows what that is. Any fighter knows what that is.
Nah, every fighter ain't like that.
Even if they don't have it, they know what that is, though.
Tripping, though. Every fighter ain't like that.
They not.
He's straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Super straight. And whatever I got, he got. You want these draws?
Hello.
The fuck?
Family.
That's my baby. That's my man. What? Yeah, whatever. Let him put one of y'all niggas out.
No.
Y'all dead.
No. It ain't gotta be done like that.
Dead ass.
But I heard you.
I was just saying.
Even if they don't have it, they know what that is, though.
Tripping, though. Every fighter ain't like that.
They not.
Man, at all.
They not. But they know what that is.
I be at them niggas. I be with them niggas. Just like, they don't fuck with me. I was just, who's we just with? Yeah. Trilo? Well, he don't fuck with me like that. I know that though. He a bitch. He talking about don't do it. You's a bitch.
He looking out. You know that go.
We ain't gonna do it though. You a bitch though.
Even if they don't have it, they know what that is, though.
Tripping though. Every fighter ain't like that.
They not.
Man, at all.
They not. But they know what that is.
I be at them niggas. I be with them niggas. Just like, they don't fuck with me. I was just, who's we just with? Yeah. Trilo? Well, he don't fuck with me like that. I know that though. He a bitch. He talking about don't do it. You's a bitch.
He looking out. You know that go.
We ain't gonna do it though. You a bitch though.
Yo, what is happening? Yo, everybody just coming in right now. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your host, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge in the building, mate. Yo, man, I've been getting some emails. I woke up and I seen people sending me stuff about Adrian Broner, man. And I'm gonna say this, bro. This ain't a laughing matter. Adrian Broner needs help, man. He needs God in his life, man. It's a sad story to see this geezer like that, bro. It's a sad story to see a man sitting there on a podcast. And how did he get on a podcast like that anyway, first of all? Who the fuck is around Adrian Broner that allows him to go into a podcast drunk out of his fucking head, talking like he's embarrassing himself? This man tried to convince the world again after 5 times. He's had many chances as well. But Adrian Broner come back with Don King, said he's a new improved man. He's never going to drink again. We already knew this was, him trying his best. Everybody knows about Adrian Broner's got problems. He had problems for the last 7, 8 years. This guy's got some mental issues. You know that he got some depression. And he's like any other, some of the normal men out there. Some of them men out there got problems as well. But Adrian Broner being a boxer, trying to convince the world, that's gone out the fucking window, bro. And whoever put this fucking podcast up, let me say this. I don't even know where this podcast came from. I've never seen the channel. But all I'm saying is, bro, at the end of the day, you saw Adrian Broner looking like a fucking mess. So you know that he was going to embarrass himself. So the people around Adrian Broner and his team and whatever the fuck they allow him to do that, then Adrian Broner also got weaknesses. That guy, Adrian Broner's weak. He's weak. At this point when he's vulnerable and weak, you know what I mean? This guy, you can see behind the scenes, Adrian Broner's going through it. You know what I mean? So who allowed him to do all that? Why would he even do a podcast like that, bro? Why would he even do a podcast like that? It don't even make sense to me. Why would Adrian Broner's team and Adrian Broner go and embarrass himself like that, bro? Because now he's looking like a bitch. You know what I mean? Listen, it's very hard for men to feel sorry for another man that's made millions. Especially being a boxer. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, yeah, they're human beings just like us. Life is a struggle. I get it. But most of the boxing fans don't have the opportunity or the money or the life like Adrian Broner does. So they're not going to feel sorry for no Adrian Broner. They're not going to feel sorry for him because they got their own problems. Everybody's got their own fucking problems. Right? But Adrian Broner always says he's going to man up. Adrian Broner says he's going to man up. But what's he allowing himself to do a podcast, first of all, right, with being fucking out of his head? Now, I only saw highlights of that interview, and whatever I saw was enough to see. Adrian Broner was speaking, and you can see that he was out of his fucking head, bro. Whatever he was drinking, the drugs, and the intake of alcohol. I believe Adrian Broner's taking drugs and alcohol. You know what I mean? You can see that he's on some toxic, you know what I mean? He's doing something. That's not just alcohol. Alcohol don't just make you speak like that, bro. That's more than alcohol. You know what I mean? That's more than alcohol. He's doing drugs as well. But like I said, bro, that Adrian Broner, I don't know how they allow, how the people around him, how the yes men told him to go and do that interview when he was drunk like that. Why would he even go and do that, man? And that interview, however it's come out, it's getting that clout now. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's up to you how you look at it. Now, who would you think? Who would you blame? Are you blaming Adrian Broner's team? Are you blaming Adrian Broner? Are you blaming the host of the interview? Because everybody's going to give you any media you want. Anybody's going to give you any media you want. So it's not really the host's fucking problem, is it? It's not the host. I've seen that host and he's getting a hard time for it. But is it really the host? It's Adrian Broner. Who the fuck do you want to look at, bro? Who are you guys actually pointing the finger for this kind of a behavior? Are you going to blame it on the channel or the host? Are you going to blame it on his team? Or are you going to blame Adrian Broner to take fucking accountability for being a grown man? Who are you going to blame? Who do you think should take full responsibility? And I'll tell you who it should be. It should be Adrian Broner. He got to take accountability. He got to take accountability for himself, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to blame your team. It's easy to blame the host. How about you blame Adrian Broner first? He's responsible for his actions, bro. Now, if he's mentally vulnerable, huh? But if he's mentally vulnerable, bro, and he's got mental illness and he's got psychiatric problems, then you got to blame the people that are handling him. If Adrian Broner ain't that man and he's signed himself off as a mentally psychiatric, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Is Adrian Broner been in some kind of a mental hospital? I don't know. And if he can't be responsible for his own actions, then who the fuck is responsible for him? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, bro, you can only look at it a few ways. Adrian Broner's a grown fucking man, right? At the end of the day, he got to take responsibility for his actions, right? Now, you can say that the team that's around him that allowed him to do that, well, yeah, they're a bunch of yes men. Get rid of them. Like Errol Spence said. Errol Spence said, whoever let him do that interview and allowed him or pushed him to do it or worked with him to do that interview, bro, they're all bunch of fucking yes men. You know what I mean? That whoever's around Adrian Broner right now, he needs to get rid of everyone because they're no good for him. And to be fair with you guys, I remember Adrian Broner used to have his father and his twin brother when he was in the sport of boxing. I don't see his dad or his twin brother around him anymore. I don't see his dad anymore. Do you remember his dad, that little chubby geezer? Do you remember his dad's that little chubby geezer, man? He used to put that, remember he used to put that brush in Adrian Broner's hair. You don't see him anymore. And Adrian Broner used to have his twin brother around him. You know what I mean? AB's got to go back to the roots of the people that love him. Adrian Broner's got to go back to the people that really care about him. Because when you don't care about yourself, you're no good to yourself. Now, let me ask you guys this. I'm seeing a lot of shit on the Twitter. And I'm seeing people going on certain channels and blaming the host. But how's it the host is fucking fault, bro? If you're scheduling an interview with somebody, you can't be scheduling, like you won't know when you're putting the interview up what's going to happen, right? It's live. But if you can see that Adrian Broner is not himself and you're conducting that interview and the host said himself that he felt a little bit awkward at some point in the interview, he felt uncomfortable, right? Should they have pulled the interview early time and just shut it down? Does anybody here blame the channel or the host for putting Adrian Broner up at vulnerabilities while he was drunk to leave him on a podcast? Do you blame the host? Yes or no? Yo, let me see who's in the chat, bro. Real Boxing TV. Eric Gomez. Yes, my brother. He says yes. EDP. Yes, EDP. The host wasn't pouring liquor down his throat. Yes, Punch Drunk Boxing. Yeah, it will be a tough to be real friend around Broner. You stand. Eric Gomez says yes. Pound for Pound says yes. Carl says fuck no. John McSmith says no. Gabriel says no. The host was actually drinking as well, says Punch Drunk Boxing. Lisa says they knew he was like that before the interview started. So yes, I blame him too. So yo, the host is a bitch. Is that what I'm hearing? That the channel that put Adrian Broner up like that, and he knew that Adrian Broner wasn't himself. And he knew this was not a good look for boxing. This is not a good look for Adrian Broner. So was this for clout? Was this for numbers? Because he took it down, he said. I don't know the channel. This is the first time I've ever seen it. So are you guys saying that's a bitch move from the host? Is the host did a bitch move? Is that what you're saying, bro? Are you guys saying to me that that's a bitch move from the fucking host and his channel? If you knew that Adrian Broner was fucked up, huh? They knew it was good content. But Lisa, imagine, right? You're waiting to get the interview, Lisa. And you're taking time out your life and you have to take a few days out here and there, and then you got to get the interview. I mean, I don't know the responsibilities. I don't know. Say if you paid Adrian Broner money. Lisa, say if you paid him money, don't the channel need to put the content up? Huh? Even the host was drinking. So what? The host is not a professional boxer. Quit making cop-outs for Adrian Broner, says EDP. Drunk people are funny. A new info you provided, I say all good in the hood. Yeah, they went on some TMZ shade room type content, says Real Boxing, bro. No, I've seen podcasts where both drink and don't get fucked up, still have great content like Champs. They should have tried to reschedule it, says Lisa. Now, but look, at the end of the day, it depends how you guys look at it, right? Now, Adrian Broner's turned up. He a bit fucked up. A lot of people are going to want an Adrian Broner interview. Say what you want. A lot of channels would want to embrace the Adrian Broner interview. He's one of the most controversial figures in boxing. He's going to give you channels. He's going to give you clout. He's going to give you views. And no matter what, this channel today that we're talking about, right? I don't even know the name. I've just been seeing the content. This channel where Adrian Broner went to, he's going to get way more clout from this negative press than ever doing any good content. So even though you think that the channel and the host is wrong in any way, that was the best thing that he could do for his channel. That's still a good thing that he can do for his channel, because now everybody's going to know that this interview where Adrian Broner was fucked up and drunk, embarrassing himself, came from that channel. Now, whether you don't respect it and whether you don't think that's cool, it still helps his channel. You get what I'm saying? That still helps the host. At the end of the day, you can look at it both ways, 3 ways, whatever ways you want to look at it. Right? Now, Adrian Broner was fucked up himself. The host did not get no fucking alcohol. He didn't put the alcohol down Adrian Broner's throat, bro. He ain't responsible for Adrian Broner's behavior. The host has got to get an interview done. Now, say if the host has been waiting a week, 2 weeks, 2 months, man, I waited 3-4 months to get an interview with WBC Mauricio Sulaiman. I had to wait 3 months to get an interview with WBC Mauricio Sulaiman. So at the end of the day, you can look at it what you want, bro. But at the end of the day, it's Adrian Broner. I blame Adrian Broner and his team. Ain't no one forced him to do that interview, bro. Ain't nobody forced him. They did it because they wanted to do it. You know what I mean? They did it because they wanted to do it. And let me just say this. That's the true Adrian Broner, though. That is really who Adrian Broner is behind the scenes. That is really what he does. That's who he is. Now, whether you like it or you don't, that is who he is sometimes. Now, I understand that a lot of people would have said, yo, man, let's cancel this shit. But Adrian Broner wanted to do the interview, bro. His team allowed it. So come on. At the end of the day, I think accountability goes to Adrian Broner and his team. Yo, give me 1 second, yeah? And I'll be back.
Right, what's going on here, Donny Zondernex? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's witch, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it. But she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy! What's going on?
So Chuck says, rap star. This video has nothing against rap star Punch, but the video with Teofimo Lopez being a bad boy went worldwide. Facts. Teofimo video that sounded when he said stuff about ESPN, about the black fighters, about killing Josh Taylor and all that. That went round the world. Negative press. And whether it sounded negative, at the end of the day, remember this. Anything to do with race, anything that's a bit loud or negative or anything like that gets more attention. Now, if Adrian Broner would have done a normal interview, you know, like a happy-go-lucky interview, just being quiet, for like, not quiet, but, you know, AB can be, you know, a bit chilled out, not drinking at all. No, you know, it would have done a good interview. But this will give it more attraction, whether people like it or not. And this is why people are talking about AB's interview, because he was drunk out of his head. He embarrassed himself. And that's why people are saying, oh, did you see that? It came from that channel. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, bro, I just feel like people got to remember something. That boxers are normal people. Adrian Broner already know, people know that he got problems. He already told you he got problems. But when you see it in your face and you see somebody like Adrian Broner so vulnerable, speaking embarrassing stuff, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But a lot of grown men get drunk and they can handle their drink. And that's why I'm saying AB, he taking drugs as well. He got to be taking something with that drink. That's not just alcohol, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not just alcohol. All I'm saying is AB sounding like that. It's not a good look. But that's a reaching out cry for help. And AB needs to fire everybody around him. He don't need these yes men around him. They're embarrassing him, and he's embarrassing himself. Adrian Broner's just embarrassing himself. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'll just think right now, it looks bad on AB, but you know, AB needs help. And maybe that's good that this has happened because AB now, you know that the man needs some serious help, bro. He needs some. Has he been into rehab? Has Adrian Broner done rehabilitation before, innit? He was in rehab before, wasn't he? Well, he needs to go back to rehab then. Adrian Broner needs to go back to rehabilitation, bro. He needs help. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? At the end of the day, sometimes it's like being a celebrity, being so famous and having that clout. And when you're at the top, everybody looks up to you. And when you ain't, then you're a lonely person in this world. And maybe Adrian Broner just can't handle it. Hey, Adrian Broner can't handle it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was at the top and he fell right at the bottom. And maybe some people, they just can't handle it. And it happens to celebrities. And that's why some of these celebrities, bro, they go funny. They can't handle normal life. You know what I'm saying? It happens to the best of them, bro. And Adrian Broner's, you know what I mean? He's fighting the demons. He always got some problem. He always got a problem lately, bro. Surprising Adrian Broner ain't gone to jail himself. Getting drunk out of his head. He ain't going to make the right decisions. He already nearly got in jail a couple of times. I think he got in trouble with a woman and he did something to a woman. You know what I'm saying? I think he put hands on a lady. I'm not sure, bro. But I know that he got fucked up. And he's been in and out of court. You know what I'm saying? Adrian Broner's he's just not going into the right place right now. He's not in the right frame of mind. But yo, man, I'll just say this, people. At the end of the day, man, Adrian Broner's a talented man. And Adrian Broner's done a lot for himself and to be proud of. At the end of the day, the man just needs peace. The man needs God in his life. AB, you know what I mean? He could do something with his life, but he could have been huge. Adrian Broner really could have been something, and he never became that. Adrian Broner could have become something, but he never became that. You know what I'm saying? Adrian Broner, for his self-infliction and what he's done to himself, he could have been huge. He was going to be the next Floyd Mayweather, they were saying. Adrian Broner was going to be the biggest star, but he went from being something and then coming all the way down. Adrian Broner was really getting pushed. And he was a big star, bro, before. When he was fighting Manny Pacquiao and those guys, he was the number one guy coming out of Showtime, bro, for Al Heyman. They were talking about Adrian Broner, not Keith Thurman, not Errol Spence, not Tank Davis. They were talking about Adrian Broner. But Adrian Broner, you know what I mean? Never stayed true to the game. He let the game play him. And he never knew how to play the game. When he became so big, even Mayweather said, bro, Mayweather had to get rid of Adrian Broner. Mayweather had to get himself away from Adrian Broner and said, yo, I don't want nothing to do with AB. Because AB was fucking about and AB wasn't being real to himself. You know what I mean? You can't burn the candle from both sides. You can't be disciplined in this game and want to make millions, but you want to live like a thug. Adrian Broner's there out there talking like he wants to sell pounds of weed. That's what he wants to do. Sell pounds of weed, hang about with Rick Ross and be a rapper. His brain just goes all over the place. You know what I mean? He wasn't fully dedicated. He didn't want to stay like a Shaolin monk. And what it takes to be at the elite level, he didn't want to give his life like that. Now coming back and forth, of course, is played on him. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's put him into a hole. Maybe Adrian Broner's a bit depressed. And and that's why he can't handle certain things. So therefore, Adrian Broner's got more problems with the demons. But the only man who can fix that is AB. Adrian Broner's just got to fix it and man up. Adrian Broner just got to man up, bro. And just face the music. Because he ain't got long left anyway. Ain't nobody going to talk about this man after a couple of years. Once his boxing career's over, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Once his boxing career's done, he's done. But yo, let me give a shout out to Pound for Pound King. Who we got in the chat over here, bro? Yo, man, we got Alonzo. Amazing. Yes, man, Alonzo. Abel, what's happening, my brother? John McSmith. Yes, bruv. Yes, Abel, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, I just hope AB, you know what I mean? Pray for AB, man. Hopefully AB get, you know what I mean? Way better than himself. But yeah, that interview looked fucking embarrassing. Yeah, man, that interview looked embarrassing, bro. That was an embarrassing look. And Errol Spence put out a tweet. He said, whoever was with Adrian and let him do that interview live, like that lame ass fuck. That's lame as fuck. Whoever was around Adrian Broner and let him do that interview is lame as fuck. You get me? Yo, but AB's crazy though, bro. If I've seen anybody who's fucking nuts, it's Adrian Broner. He's fucking nuts. He's not stable, bro. Adrian Broner's not stable, man. He's had many chances as well. You know what I mean? I wish I could say I feel sorry for him. I feel sad for him. It's sad for him. It looks sad on him. It looks a little bit embarrassing for him. But at the end of the day, bro, it's not like he's had not many chances. It's hard to feel. Hey, look, is it me? Do you feel sorry for Adrian Broner? Yes or no? Do you feel sorry for Adrian Broner? Yes or no? Let me see what you guys are saying, bro. Do you feel sorry for Adrian Broner? Alonzo Amazing says no. Lisa Snow says no. I remember Broner went broke. Edward Flex says yes. Mikey Garcia helped him out. No. No, says Jose Garcia. No, I feel sorry for Don King. Yeah, Adrian Broner's not reliable, bro. He's not stable. And Don King invested his money in Adrian Broner. That's not looking good for Don King. Verbio says yes. I blame Marcos Madonna, says Eddie. You're a cunt. Alonso said, what did he say? What's Alonso saying? He benefited when boxing. All right, he benefited with boxing at an all-time high and received offers, and better boxers never even came close to seeing. He pissed it all away. It's on him. But Adrian Broner made millions. Adrian Broner just made money anyway recently. It's not like he's got no money, bro. He got more money than all of us. I don't know about all of us, but I say Adrian Broner got at least about, I don't know about all of us, bro. No. I got some money. I say Adrian Broner got at least about 5-7 million left. I would have thought Adrian Broner at least still got 3-4 million left. I would have said Adrian Broner at least got 5 million stashed. And if he hasn't stashed that money, 4-5 million, he's a fool. AB's a fool. I'll tell AB to his face, hey, listen, this ain't the time to feel sorry for men. What kind of beta males feel sorry for a man? Wake up. Wake the fuck up, bro, and go fucking do something. Because that's what we get told. At the end of the day, there's no point here feeling sorry for yourself. Because ain't nobody going to feel sorry for you. Wake the fuck up and do the best what you do. Do what you do. Adrian Broner just got to wake up. And nobody got to sit here and feel sorry for Adrian Broner. Ain't nobody going to feel sorry for you. A real man and real friends will go and tell Adrian Broner, wake the fuck up, bro. Ain't nobody your yes man. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you, Adrian Broner. Wake the fuck up and help your children. Stop acting like a bum. Because trust me, if that was me and you, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for us. We gotta wake up. Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for us. Feeling sorry for another man is not a good outlook for men. Men who feel sorry for other men have got a problem with themselves. Because when you know that you need to tell the man the truth in his face and don't feel sorry for him, don't be a yes man. Say, yo, wake the fuck up, bro. That's it. Ain't got no time to sugarcoat this shit, bruv. Sitting over here like a fucking yes man. Fuck that shit, bruv. Adrian Broner knows what he's got to do. If he got to go help himself, help himself. Because he's in a position 10 times better than most people to help himself. All this, oh, depression, I got mental illness, I'm depressed. Yo, motherfuckers, everybody's fucking had problems in their life. Ain't gonna sit here and sugarcoat it for anybody. We live in a harsh world, and the quicker we face up to reality, the quicker we realize that the rest of the shit don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Eddie says, what's the drunk and on the, what was he, drunk and on cocaine? Probably. Abel says, I remember Robert Garcia cracked Lil Wayne with, what do you say? AB needs to leave the fraternal alone, says John McSmith. That Don King money is going down the toilet fast. Eddie said, Well said, right? It's true though, bro. It's true. Don't sit here. Men are not here to sugarcoat it. Men should not make excuses for other men. All right? We need to fucking wake up, because I'll tell you this right now. This is not a world to feel sorry for anyone. This is not a kind of a energy that I want to hear. Abel said, send a link. There you go, mate. Here's the link. Bruv, after what this world is going through, there's so many people going through so many millions of worse problems than me and you. Bruv, look at what's going on in Africa. Kids, look at these kids in Africa. They can't even get clean water. Bruv, they don't even drink proper water bottles. They drink dirty water, dying of fucking diseases. And nobody cares about those kids. Only Africa cares about those kids. You look at what's going on in Palestine and what's going on between Russia and Ukraine, and how many kids are dying and how many people are getting crucified. Ain't nobody care about them. You want to sit here and feel sorry for another man? Wake the fuck up. Children are starving all over the world. People got a million worse problems than Adrian Broner can ever have. Women are getting raped, being vulnerable in different parts of the world. You think people feel sorry for them? And that's how disgusting this world is, that we are supposed to feel sorry for them. Those are the people that we are supposed to feel sorry for, bro. You know, but now you got all these people which abuse life and never been given the opportunity, like AB. Come on, bro. There's people getting killed for nothing. We got to feel sorry for them. Little kids getting crucified in different parts of the world right now. As me and you are speaking, there's some crazy shit going on where innocent people are dying for no reason. Do you care? Are you doing anything about that? Do you feel sorry for those countries? Do you? I'm only asking. Do you do anything for these people? Because I'll tell you what, the world is designed, and it sounds crazy, yeah? But this world is designed to be selfish. And let me tell you how selfish this world is, bro. Here we are speaking about Adrian Broner having his alcohol problem, drugs problem. But if you look at how the world operates and how selfish this world has become, right? Now you look at the problems in other parts of the world, how these innocent little girls and kids getting killed, women getting raped, men getting fucking tortured, people getting innocently getting fucked up, right? And we don't talk about it. We don't care about it. The world has designed you to be like that. So imagine this. Imagine one day that your own government turns on you, or the world turns on, and people get innocently killed in your city. Is the other parts of the world are not going to give a fuck. They're not going to care about your problem because you never cared about their problem. And that's how it works. Nobody cares about my problem. Trust me. They'll all say in your face, oh man, I hope you get better. I hope you get better. At the end of the day, I got to recognize my problem. I got to face the music. Everybody else is just going to be like, yes and no. You got to face it yourself. Ain't nobody going to feel sorry for you. But yo, we got Boxing Truth in the house. What's going on, bro?
Rap, what's happening with you?
Man, Adrian Broner out here embarrassing himself. saying some crazy shit while he was drunk, calling Charlos a bitch, say that he'd take his trousers off for Tank Davis. He was drunk, slurring some words. Man, did you watch it? It was a bad look for
Yeah,
AB.
I saw it, man, and it's a shame, brother, because this dude was just talking on an interview how he was turning over a new leaf. He was, that he had been sober for, I think I forget how long he said it was, but he had been sober for a while, and that he was struggling with alcoholism, but he didn't need no help and all this other stuff. But man, that dude clearly need help, man. He, forget about boxing, man. That dude just need help, period. And because he didn't look that good in his performance anyway, fighting that lawyer. And man, it's sad. It's sad. I don't know what to say, Rap.
Man, you might not know what to say, but you can't feel sorry for him, bro, because then you know better than him.
Well, he a grown man at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So
Look at the kind of era we come from, where our granddads and our dads came from, bro.
Exactly.
Don't you look at people like Adrian Broner and see that he's abusing life?
I just hope it don't end tragically, man. You know what I'm saying? Him doing something really stupid, because man, it's a shame. All that talent that he had, and it's just gone by the wayside, man. It's a shame, man.
You know why he's so depressed, isn't it? Because he was at the top. He came to the bottom. It's sometimes some people cannot take it. It hurts their ego. You know, Adrian Broner was going to be the next biggest thing in the world. This man could have owned hundreds of houses, hundreds and hundreds of properties. You're talking about a man who could have had a private jet. You're talking about AB. He was the man that they were talking about after Mayweather, not Tank, not Errol Spence. It was Adrian Broner. But it all got taken away from him because of his own problems. And he didn't step up to the plate. He made millions, bro. Adrian Broner made over 15, 20, 30 million, I'm telling you. He's made so much money that he could have retired his great-grandchildren. Do you understand?
Absolutely. He's his own worst enemy, man. I mean, he's immature in a lot of ways, you know what I mean? And and I think after that loss to Maidana, man, he ain't never been the same. He ain't never been able to recover. It's been spiraling downhill after that loss to Maidana. So he, like you said, he was supposed to be the next big thing. He was supposed to be the next Floyd Mayweather, so to speak, and he was just undisciplined. And that's just the basis of it, man. You can't be a boxer and try to live, both sides of the road. You know what I mean? He halfway want to be a rapper, then he want to be a boxer. I mean, I don't know what this dude. It's a shame that he wasted all that talent, man. It's just been a waste. So, but he is, like you said, it's all on him. He did it to himself.
You know something? You're onto something right now. Let's go to the root of the problem, ladies and gentlemen. And I think, sometimes they say a loss can fuck you up. And the loss can damage your ego, damage your mind, damage your heart. It's happened to the best of them, bro. And I might have to agree with this brother on my channel today that Marcos Maidana took something away from AB. When Marcos Maidana put hands on AB, the whole aura. Do you remember, everybody? We were watching that fight live. And Maidana fucking was all of a sudden changed the fight and snapped AB like with this vicious hook. It was a punch. It was close as well. He was.
Yeah.
It was a vicious punch. And AB just crumbled down. And then you see that, bro, Marcos Maidana showed him what it's like to be in the ring with a 147-pounder, wasn't it? Was it a welterweight? Or was it a 140?
No, 147. You're
147 it was.
Yeah, because he had
Marcos Maidana showed AB that you might have fought Paulie Malignaggi, but now you in with the real boys. And I'm just saying, I think Madonna really did fucking do something to him that day. Because since that day, AB has never been the same. He don't ever want to throw his hands anymore like that. And you know, it happened to Jeff Lacey. Kawasaki did that to Jeff Lacey, bro. He destroyed him and he was never the same. Prince Nassim Hamed, Marco Antonio Barrera did it to the legend Prince Nassim Hamed. And Hamed was never the same. They do say that Tyson Fury has done that to Deontay Wilder. We don't know yet. But what we do know is sometimes you take a loss and you're never the same. And Marcos Maidana definitely put a dent in Adrian Broner because he's never been the same since, has he? Hey, bro. Boxing Truth. Can you hear me? You on mute. But yo, it's true, you know. At the end of the day, Adrian Broner, with that fight he had with Marcos Maidana, it hurt him, bro. Maidana took something away from him that night. He hurt him. He dented his ego, broke his jaw. Really, you know, he put hands on him. He really did put hands on him. And Adrian Broner was never the same. You know what I'm saying? Never the same. Yo, Tank will be just like AB when he lose and he introduced his boyfriend. He's been hiding. The chief says Tank also have some good people on his shoulders. His trainers. AB Blue 100 million. What? Don't say that, bro. That's crazy. You know, I don't believe he had that much money. But yeah, man, I agree with you, Boxing Truth. Adrian Broner has never been the same after Marcos Maidana.
No, man, he you know, because if you remember that, even in the little weigh-in, I mean, after the weigh-in or whatever, and he was doing all that clowning and talking all that, you know, he was all in talking mess to Maidana, and you know the whole thing with Maidana, man, took something from him that day, man. He took a lot from him, and he ain't never recovered, man. He's never been the same after that loss, you know. And that's the reason why he won't let his hands go either, because I think he fearful of being. I think he was more embarrassed about coming up off that canvas, even though he fought. He man, that was the last time we seen Broner fight like Broner in that fight. I mean, he fought his ass off in that fight, even though he lost. He showed
Broner got heart.
he showed some heart in that fight, man. He showed a lot of dog in that fight, and we ain't seen it since. Do you know what I'm saying? Even like, because the performance against Sean Porter, it was terrible, except the last round when he dropped Sean Porter, and he could have did that the whole fight if he was just acting. I think he just, you know, he afraid to let his hands go. You know what I'm saying? He afraid of what might happen if he get caught again. And the embarrassment, I think, is just too much for him, man. But like I said, he's never recovered from that embarrassing moment. And I really thought he showed a lot of dog in that fight, though. He did show a lot of dog, and we ain't seen that Broner since. He been absent, you know. So
Yeah, like I said, sometimes these fighters, when they take a loss, it dents them. It dents them, you know, and they're never the same. And that's happened to a lot of fighters, you know. Some can come back really good, some they're just never the same, bro. It's like, imagine this, yeah? You do something all the time and you get away with it all your life. And at one point, you get the shit beaten out of you.
right,
Your reflexes and the way, million people might tell you you can do this. But that killer instinct, sometimes you second guess yourself, you're never the same. See, boxing is a sport. If you start to worry about your health and what's going to happen to you, you're going to never do it. We know that when you're in that frame of mind as a Shaolin monk, you're training like a Errol Spence, a Crawford, a Wilder, whoever. These motherfuckers are going in there for war. They don't give a fuck about all this petty talk. Then they're in the zone. Adrian Broner lost that focus. And this is what happens to you. And Adrian Broner just can't take it. It's got, you know, things went to his head. He spent more money than he could make at one point. You know, all this money that he had, he didn't know how. You know, some people don't know how to function. If you've never had millions before and you get millions overnight, then you don't know because you're trying to act like a celebrity with 20 yes men. Before you know it, you're spending 100 grand here, 50 grand bills there, buying cars, buying jewelry, doing this, buying houses, fucking up with baby mamas, fucking up with women, paying people at court, paying 1, 2, 3 million. I don't know, he had a problem with someone, he had to pay 800,000. Remember? To that
Yep.
woman, he had to pay
Yep.
her seven, eight hundred
Yep.
thousand, didn't he?
Yep. For groping her in
For
the mall.
groping her. He
Yep.
had to pay 7, 800,000 for groping another woman.
Absolutely.
So from that, you know that AB got problems.
Not to mention, I think he got probably about close to 10 kids too, man. He's paying a lot of child support
Yeah,
too.
child support. Women are taking all his money as well. But you know what? He could overcome all of that if he was just functional. And now he's been given a great opportunity by Don King. And you know what I mean? At this point, you don't even know if Don King's investment is safe anymore because you don't know if Adrian Broner's stable, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
You know, and you know that at the end of the day, that whatever's going on, it should not have been on the screen. Now, what do you think about the interview being on that guy's channel? Do you
I
think the
think
guys? Do you think the guy's got a responsibility that he knew Adrian Broner was fucked? Do you believe that that channel should not have ever aired it?
no, you shouldn't have aired that, man. I mean, if you now here's the thing though.
Mm.
Here's the thing. Of course, you know he doing it to boost whatever it is he's trying to promote.
I lost you, bro. Yo, get back to your mic. Yo, boxing truth. Get back to your mic.
Doing the interview, and
Oh,
I
there
mean
you are.
he came in there like that. He a grown man. Shit, he know what he was doing. You know, so
So would you have done an interview like that when you know that man got a lot to
I
lose, but you can do an interview with him the
no
next day?
me personally, I wouldn't have done it because I've been like, AB man, come,
So now there's a lot of people, they're giving it to the host. They,
yeah,
you know, they're saying that's a bitch move. The host was wrong. The host got no integrity. The host is a bitch. The channel, you know, they're wrong for doing that. But yo, at the end of the day, it's Adrian Broner got to take
yeah,
accountability,
exactly,
and the
exactly,
motherfucking yes man. He
yeah,
didn't put no alcohol down his throat. Now I agree with some of the people when you know the man is fucking a bit wasted. You can say, "Yo, hold back, man. You sure you want to do this?"
exactly,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Now, of course, now if you see they were airing it, you know the way that it was going on. AB looking fucked out of his head, twisted as fuck. Then it's on the channel, innit? If they want to pull the plug. But look, yo, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Man, I'm not gonna get mad at that channel, man. Look here, Adrian Broner is a grown man. He know what the fuck he was supposed to. He know he ain't
Exactly.
supposed to be on there like that. Shit. I
Hey,
mean,
look, ladies and gentlemen, when you saw Nanito Donaire come in my channel, right? You saw that, yeah?
yeah,
And you saw when his dad came at him. That wasn't my fault.
nope,
I didn't know that him and his father's gonna go at each other.
right,
I didn't know that the father was gonna tell his son in front of you, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna get you beaten up. I'm gonna get my fighter Gabalio to beat up my son Nanito Donaire because my son, I don't like him. I don't like his woman. His woman is this and his woman is that." Remember that?
yep,
Does everybody remember the crazy thing that happened in my channel? Now it's crazy for others, but it was real, wasn't it? It was Nanito Donaire and his father went and him and his father had it in front of us on the channel. That's not my fault. You can't control that. But it was different. Mine was different because you don't expect that. But with AB, he was already drunk when he arrived to the situation, bro. So you can see things are wrong with him. right? So that's a different approach.
Exactly. And
That's
then
a different approach.
yeah,
You
and
know,
then where's
mine is just like, wow, this shit happened in front of our face. I couldn't change it.
man, where's his people at, man? Where's the guys that who was he talking to? I guess he had some friends or something with him. Why would they let him get on there and embarrass himself like that too? I mean, hell, be concerned about the people that he surround himself with. Shit, the host ain't had nothing to do with that, man. So I'm not gonna be out at him. You know.
Yeah, I see a lot of people giving the host a hard time in Twitter and all that shit.
Yeah,
But
I saw that.
is it really the host's fault?
Hell no, it's not his fault. Shit. Adrian Broner, grown ass man. Shit.
Mm.
33 years old, about to be 34 years old. Shit.
Yeah, yes.
So, nah,
I
he
mean,
know what he was
nobody
doing.
in full force said to him, "Yo, man, get drunk and come see us." Ain't nothing like that, is it? You know what I mean? Yo, let me send you a couple of bottles. Rapstar gonna sell. Yo, Rapstar gonna send the next host a couple of bottles of whiskey, gold label, blue label. Yo, drink some of this drink, bro, and I'll see you soon. Fuck that shit, bro. Every man for themselves. But Adrian Broner came to the podium fucked. So it is what it is. It is what it is. At that point, the host got to make a decision as well, though. Look, if the man came over there fucked, you got to know now I'm getting content that nobody's getting.
Exactly.
Or that's just the realest content you're going to get from a drunk guy now. Or you're going to be like, yo, man, I can't hear this. I can't do this to AB. We got to work this out another day. Do you get what I'm saying? But then
Well,
you got the yes men, the host, the podcast, and AB. So, yo, I don't know, man. At this point, Lisa says she blame all of them. What do you feel about that?
look here, like you to some degree, man. I mean, it's to the host discretion whether he want to air that or not. But like you said, he obviously made it appointment to interview AB, and AB knew he had an appointment, and he showed up to the appointment, and he showed up drunk. I mean, what else you want to do? So this is apparently what he want. He want the world to see him this way, you know. So what can you do about that, man? I can't fault the host, man. I mean, like you said, to some degree you can have, but look, man, look, AB, man, I understand. Maybe want to do another interview another day, and I'm not gonna air this one. I mean, he could have did that. That would have been admirable, but hell, shit. Like I said, at the end of the day, Adrian Broner, grown ass man. If he
Grown
would,
ass man, Gabriel said, look at his beard. He got white beard now.
yeah,
Motherfucker got a white beard. Probably, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, it's tough situation. It's a
AB
situation
got
which
like
is not a good look.
AB got like 7 kids, man, 6, 7 kids. Shit, man, this dude,
And imagine that, bro. His kids watching that.
man, it's crazy, man.
Come on, bro. Come on, guys. He's still a boxing Hall of Famer, whether you like it or not.
Yep,
He's a
four,
Hall of
four,
Famer. AB is a name back in the
yeah,
day more. And
four division champion, four
his
division champion,
children are gonna watch that. Come on, bro.
4 division champion. He's a Hall of Famer, that's for sure. Yeah, but man, it's sad, man. I had I liked Adrian Broner too, man.
Yeah. You see what Errol Spence said?
I didn't see it. What did Earl say?
Errol said, whoever was with Adrian Broner and let him do that interview is like lame as fuck.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. Whoever was with him, whoever was it with him, any of his friends that was with him,
Mm.
and let him do that interview like that and embarrass, dude. Oh man, it's terrible. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
man. He does look terrible. He looks more terrible than we're playing it. We're downplaying it, if anything. We're downplaying it, if
Yep.
anything, bro.
Yep.
Adrian Broner, if you didn't know him, you'd think this guy's finished. He's at the end of his game for sure. Ain't nothing you can think he's going to do in boxing. He ain't
No.
going to win no world
No.
title.
No. No.
This guy
No.
is mentally not in the right place. He's just coming in and out of boxing to get some money.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
he
all he
needs some
wants.
money, and that's why he's using the sport now, because he needs to get that money from somewhere.
Man. And Al Heyman ain't gonna give it to him no more. Al Heyman done with him, so
Yeah, he got
that's it.
emotional about Al Heyman too.
Yeah, he done. Al done with him, man. He's like he done all he could for AB, man. AB just, you know, you know, because if you know how Al treats all his fighters, man, all of them, he try to set them up in a plan to be able to be successful after boxing. You know what I'm saying? And AB, I ain't gonna say he spend money. I'll say he throw it away. He throw away more money than he make shit than he can make. So it's just him, man. You know, and he just put himself in that predicament though. Because like you said, he's hoeing the sport. He whoring the sport. That's what he's doing. He's trying to make as much money as he can to support his addiction and whatever other ventures he can come up with. Because he damn sure he done in boxing, but he ain't getting no man. I don't even want to see him in there with no fighters, man. He ain't gonna perform. It's just gonna be embarrassing. Be
So
more
Adrian
embarrassing.
Broner just basically needs to find peace in his life and
Yeah.
get with God and enjoy his children.
Yeah, he couldn't beat a lawyer, man. He couldn't beat a. They brought this. They got this guy off the street. Bill Hitchison guy off the street somewhere. This guy's a lawyer, man. He ain't even boxing, and he couldn't put that dude away. So man, stop it, man. AB's just. I don't know, man.
Yo, man, I think Adrian Broner, if you guys feel like it, put your praying hands up for AB. You know what I mean? AB needs some prayers on his head, and
Yeah,
let's see what comes back from this. And I'm sure he'll put a statement out. I'm sure AB will put a statement out soon on Twitter saying why and what. You know what I mean? Maybe he'll be in rehab for a little bit. Who knows? But yo, AB definitely needs prayers. AB needs God in his life, and he needs to find some peace for sure. But yo, don't go nowhere, Boxing Truth. I want to talk to you
all
about
right.
the rumors which are out there today for Deontay Wilder to be fighting Andy Ruiz.
Ooh wee, ooh
That
wee,
fight is close
ooh
to
wee,
being done
ooh wee.
because all heavyweights are waiting for a big showdown at the end of the year in Saudi Arabia. So everybody's got to get busy.
All right.
Anthony Joshua looking for a fight with Dillian White. I don't know what's going on. And Deontay Wilder looking for a fight with Andy Ruiz, or Andy looking for a fight with Deontay. Now, Deontay said that Andy Ruiz just got to sign it. He signed it from his side. So this is a fight that's looking to be put in place. What do you think of this fight?
I love that fight. I love that fight. That's a fight that I wish would have happened before that Tyson Fury fight. But yeah, this is a good fight. This is a good fight, and I, I hate to say it, man. I think Ruiz could get Wilder, man. I ain't gonna, I think he can get him. You know, because Andy know how to box. He got fast hands, and he is strong as an ox. He got pop too in it, and I don't know, man. This is a good matchup though, because they both can crack. Andy can crack too. So, man, this is a good fight. This is an excellent fight. I like it. I like it. It
Yeah, but
might be even more entertaining than Wilder Joshua. Even though we all want to see Wilder Joshua, this might be more of an entertaining fight though.
can Andy Ruiz get away from the right hand for 12 rounds? Or he's going to get banged?
No, he gonna get caught. He gonna get hit just how
And
well
then
he.
and then we got to see how Andy Ruiz can deal with Deontay Wilder's right hand. Because Andy Ruiz could be doing really good in the fight. It could be a close fight. It could be, cutting the distance, making an ugly fight short. Andy Ruiz likes to keep it short, but what I'm saying is, at some point, Deontay Wilder's going to land that big right hand. What's going to happen when Wilder lands the bomb? Has Wilder still got that bomb like he can just, crack a man's jaw, finish? My thing is Andy Ruiz going to go on the floor and come back? like it did with Anthony Joshua? What do you think, bro? I don't know. It's a fight that I really got to favor Deontay Wilder, bro. I got to still favor Wilder, but Andy Ruiz can pull it off. But he's going to have to fight out of his skin. He's going to be having to outbox this guy for 12 rounds. Does anybody think Andy Ruiz can stop Deontay Wilder like Tyson Fury did? I think very small amount of fans would think that. Does anybody feel that Andy Ruiz can stop Wilder? I don't think so. But you ask that question and turn it the other way around, and everybody will say, yeah, Wilder can stop Ruiz. So what are you looking for? Andy Ruiz to outbox Deontay Wilder, right? You're looking for Andy Ruiz to outbox Deontay Wilder, bro. That's the way, because you don't see him knocking out Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Anybody think Andy Ruiz can stop Deontay Wilder? I don't think I don't think many people do believe that Andy Ruiz can stop Deontay Wilder, bro. But yo, at the end of the day, it's still a good fight, a big fight for the Americans. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Wilder's got to be busy. Wilder's trying to get the big fight with Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia. So everybody's looking for a get busy fight so they can get that big Arab money. They want that oil money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what they want. So this is a get busy fight for now. Well, you know, they can go the other way around though.
I think it's more than that though. I think Andy can. I want to know if Wilder can take Andy punch. Andy can crack.
But that's what I mean. You might think that Dillian White for Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz for Wilder, these guys can put a monkey in the wrench.
Yep, absolutely. Especially Andy Ruiz, because he hit hard and he got them
Yeah, but
fast hands.
it's gonna take Wilder at least 7, 8, 6, 7 rounds, I think. Well, Andy Ruiz ain't going nowhere that quick, bro. I don't think so.
No, no.
Nah, he got enough boxing ability to stay away from that right for a while. It's only when he slows down and Wilder can catch him.
Yeah, well, how Wilder gonna box? He gonna sit up there and just try to set up that right hand. He could be down. He could be down in the fight in rounds, trying to set up that right hand. Because Andy clearly can outbox him. We all know that.
Yeah. And that's
But
what I was saying earlier, right? Those Arabs in Saudi Arabia has fucked up the heavyweight division. That's why they got Anthony Joshua Wilder and Tyson Fury and everybody on standby for these big money fights in Saudi Arabia. And everybody's just becoming a bit more conservative. You know what I mean? And this is why the heavyweight division's on lock, because they're talking about a big money fight for all these heavyweights in Saudi Arabia at the end of the year. And I think that's put a little bit of something in everybody's brain. Everybody wants to get that big money fight. You imagine the money that Deontay Wilder can earn with Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia, bro. That's like over $1 million fight. So that's why I'm just saying this is still a good fight for Deontay Wilder. But Andy Ruiz ain't just a guy to keep busy with. Andy
no,
Ruiz could end up turning this around.
yeah, this is not a stay busy fight. This ain't no stay busy. This is a fight that could definitely put a monkey wrench in the whole program.
For sure. Yeah, but this fight should be coming off soon, bro. We should be hearing some news about this fight soon.
I think they're supposed to fight it. They talking about in September though, right? Isn't it supposed to be
Uh-huh.
scheduled for September?
Yeah, man. But I think everybody's just looking up for the big fight now. Now we got that Canelo Alvarez fighting in September versus
Jabbar Charlo.
possibly Jamal. It is Jamal Charlo. How do you feel about that, bro?
I like that. I like that.
Finally, you got Canelo fighting the PBC guys.
I love it. I love Canelo said, look here. Well, we got Charlo, Benavidez, and Spence.
Mm,
Those are 3 fights.
yep. So September, we're definitely looking at Charlo. But Charlo, I don't even know if he's ready for Canelo at 168. He was telling Demetrius Andrade that he's never been at 168 and he wants to fight him at catchweight. But now with Canelo, he got no choice. He getting that big money. This is the Canelo Alvarez showdown. So Charlo now coming back after a 2.5 year layoff, having problems with his wife, and everybody's seen that documented. Now he's coming back straight for Canelo Alvarez, bro. Hey, listen, you would expect Canelo to beat him and beat him good. You would expect that. But go on.
Yeah, but he not going to pass that up because that's a chance for him to become undisputed like his brother, and they both be undisputed. So he can't pass up that opportunity.
You gotta take that.
You got to take it. He has to.
There's nothing else he can do.
Nope. Plus, he ain't really fought nobody at 160 nowhere.
What you mean?
I mean,
Oh
his
no, he's
opponent.
only stayed at 160. That's his weight.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying,
He's
but he
never
ain't really
been to
fought.
168. He's
Right.
never ever seen 168.
Right. I'm saying. Remember, he didn't want to fight Benavidez at
But Canelo
168.
hasn't been looking great though himself. Canelo ain't been looking that good against John Ryder. He didn't look great against Gennady Golovkin. They reckon Canelo's declining a little bit, so that can help. This is not really. I don't look. Canelo's not looking like he's at his peak best. He looks like he's only. This is the best you're gonna get Canelo. He ain't getting better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
He ain't getting better. So Charlo might have a chance to make it a better fight, but man, I don't know, man. I mean,
And
Charlo's chin.
he been
Charlo better
boxing
have a
before.
chin like we've seen. He's got a chin, yeah. That chin better be checked. It better be ready.
It better be ready. It better be ready because it's gonna get checked. That's for sure.
Gonna get checked.
Yeah.
Canelo's gonna look to fucking stop him, I believe. But we'll see what happens because you know how Canelo likes to fight nowadays. He takes his time anyway.
Yeah. Patience. Yeah, patience. Mm-hmm.
For sure. What did Boxing Antics say? He goes, I'm surprised Eddie hasn't get him the Saudi money for Canelo.
You don't have
Yeah,
an
but he
opponent
couldn't
for him.
get the fight in it. Bivol wanted the fight, but Canelo didn't want to fight Bivol at 168. And Bivol didn't want to take the same contract he did as last time. He felt like he deserved more, right? Because he beat him. So Bivol didn't do the deal with him. Eddie Hearn did try to do the deal, but Eddie Hearn lost the deal because that fight with Bivol didn't work out. Otherwise, Canelo was going to stay with Eddie Hearn and take that rematch against Bivol. But that deal didn't work out and didn't take to place.
Yeah. It was he only had one opponent for him. He only had Bivol. That was the only opponent he had for him.
Really?
Too. So
That was really the only main opponent he had.
Yeah, he was limited. He was limited in the number of opponents that Canelo could fight. So, and once that deal fell through, it's on to the next. So Charlo, Benavidez, I mean everybody else is over on PBC side anyway.
Nello is a catchweight king. Oh, fuck. Talk about gay. Look at the picture of Nello. It's gay as fuck. Oh, fuck. You guys are going in at Canelo Alvarez again, bro. He can't do nothing perfect for you guys. But Hey, yo, man, Canelo Alvarez, it is what it is, man. They want him to fight Benavidez, but he's going to fight Charlo first. At the end of the day, that's the package that Al Heyman's put together with Canelo Alvarez, right? That's
That's
what
right.
Al Heyman's deal.
That's
Al
right.
Heyman wants to make sure all fighters get paid.
That's right.
So Charlo's going to get a life-changing opportunity. Canelo's going to be fighting maybe then Benavidez next. But I don't know how this Errol Spence fight is going to get structured. Because Errol Spence got his problems at 147. Then he got a rematch with Crawford at 147. So Errol Spence is already booked.
Well,
But
they said the
go on.
for
Yo, I can't hear you, bro. Yo, I can't hear you, bro. Yeah, I can hear you now.
I said the rematch clause is scheduled for 154, not 147. They can fight again at 147, but they're probably going to do it at 154.
Who's that, Bud and Crawford?
Yeah, but yeah, Spence and Bud.
Yeah, sorry. Bud and Crawford's the same guy. I mean, yeah, man. I'm speaking like Adrian Broner. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So Errol Spence and Bud Crawford's rematch probably be at 154.
Yeah, it's gonna be because Earl don't want to. Earl said this is his last fight at 147. He ain't fighting no more. He don't want to. He tired of that weight, man. He been there his whole career. He ready to move up.
So now this fight's getting close. I want to hear from you. Who are you edging towards in this fight with Spence versus Terence Crawford for undisputed?
It's tough, man. It's tough. I'm gonna stay with my. I always had Earl in the fight, all the way from the beginning, even before the fight got made, years and years ago. I always said I had Earl in this fight, even though Terrence looks good. Has been looking good in all his 147 fights. And then, but I still got Earl. I think he the bigger and the stronger guy and more sound guy. I can't go with this thing that everybody talk about how this switch hitting stuff. That means nothing because most of the times when Terrence get in trouble, he switched to southpaw, and he ain't stopped nobody right-handed in a long time. Everybody stopped. He fought in the southpaw stance. So he's a right-hander. He's right-handed, and he's good fighting southpaw stance. He's not ambidextrous. I'm tired of people saying that. He cannot throw a football with his left hand. He does not write with his left hand. He's a right-hander that knows how to fight in a southpaw stance. So throw away that ambidextrous crap. He is not ambidextrous. He just fights better from the southpaw stance. That's why every time you fight orthodox and he get in trouble, he switch to southpaw.
Yeah. Yo, Gabriel says to me, yo, rap star, have you ever been drunk like that before? Like Adrian Broner. Yo, Gabriel, let me tell you a couple of stories, bro. Listen, Gabriel, bro. When rap star boxing knowledge became Rap Montana in his younger days, I done worse days than that, bro. That's mild. I remember times, bro. I must have got drunk and took some Rap Montana Al Pacino cocaine. It was uncut. My brethren, he had a lot of that shit. Yo, man, don't play with me in my days. I was Rap Montana, Gabriel. I'll make Adrian Brolin look small on that night. I'm just saying, if AB was with me, we'd be fucked up. I remember there was a couple of nights, bro. I don't even know how I went to sleep. I just about made it. Come on, bro. Everybody's got drunk in their life. Stop sitting out here like you ain't really got fucked up. Yeah, I've been fucked up a couple of times, but not many times in my life.
Yeah.
Not many. A few times I went overboard. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Rap Montana.
Rap Montana came in, bro. There was nothing about no fucking rap star boxing knowledge, bro. That was Rap Montana.
Rap Montana.
You don't want to play with Rap Montana, man. Let me tell you, in my days up in the clubs in London, even till today, if I wanted to, but we're not in that no more. But
Right,
in my days up London, bruv, my homeboy would, you know, everybody's bringing we're having some drinks, you're having your champagne, you're getting fucked up, women getting fucked up. Now you can't even drink no more. My guy's bringing the Cuban flake, crystals banging. Everybody's bringing their notes and their credit card to cut the coke. Yeah? Listen,
God.
my
Right, man.
homeboy we don't need no fucking credit cards and no notes while everybody's noses are popping off. We just break the fucking cocaine, the eighth, on a man's hand, break it flat and just say, fucking take it.
Yeah.
Ain't no motherfucker sitting there with no 10, 20, 50-pound notes, sniffing it in their nose. They're just breaking in your hand while everybody's getting their little half a grams like a pussy. Man's bringing an eighth, half an ounce, putting it in the club, just taking that. And now you can drink what the fuck you want.
Right.
Come on, man. I don't know about you guys, but back in the day, bro, man can drink with that coke. A man would fucking feel like he's Al Pacino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what would happen to Rat Montana. Rat Montana think like he owns the world when he was like that, bro. I must have got into a lot of trouble. I'm glad I'm alive.
Alfina. Alfina.
I'm glad I'm alive, bro, for the life I've seen too, my friend. Adrian Broner's learning, bro. He's got a lot to go through.
Alfina, another Quello. She loved me in the morning.
Oh, man.
That right, Fred.
Hey, let me tell you, bro. I remember, bro. Fucking hell. Shit, man. Adrian Broner needs help because, boy, did I have to help myself.
Man.
Life is vicious, man. When you think you got it going on and all the drink and the drugs and you got the women around you and you got all your artificial life, your money flowing, man, that's all going to come to an end one day.
Yes, it will.
No matter what, you be looking in the mirror and everything which was great, exciting, starts to get misery and bad. Trust me, man. I've seen it all, bro. I've had some amazing life, amazing nights. I've seen it all, bro. People lose their lives on one great, crazy night. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
It
All the
happens
time.
to people, bro.
All the time.
Yeah, drink and alcohol, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Drink and alcohol, bro. It don't. And listen, I mean, alcohol and drugs, you don't want to fuck with that, bro. Nah, Punch, I'll leave that to you, bro. We don't go to clubs like that. That's for the rainbow people. Ain't no motherfucking Rat Montana going to no bitch place like that. I'll spray that whole fucking Elton John fucking place up, bro. The fuck you think this is? I'm motherfucking moving with yardies out here. You know what I mean? Even the Jamaicans couldn't handle me in the places, bro. I'll keep it real. When we used to come with our weed, I see some serious people out there with their weed out there, importing the Sensimilia and everything. Man, when we come with our weed, when we're just spraying up the place in the back of the club, man, the whole club stinks out. They're saying, where the fuck does motherfuckers get this Cali weed for in England? Bruv, listen, you don't even know what kind of places we used to roll at. That Elton John's for you, bruh. I'll send you out there. Ah, shit, man. But yeah, man, it's the devil. And this is what's happening to Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner thinks he's Al Pacino in the nighttime, people. You know what I mean? He needs to get away from that madness that's going through his brain and all that negative shit that's calling him. It happened to Rat Montana. So it's definitely happened to Adrian Broner. Let me tell you, bro. When you fuck around with that fucking shit too much, it comes back to bite you. That's what's happening to AB. He goes to the clubs. They treat him like he's the godfather. And he gets to do what he wants in life. Everybody's his yes man. I've been there, bro. I ain't no fucking Adrian Broner. But listen, I had the streets of London on lock when I was rolling that money. My guy was holding... Listen, I ain't want to talk about it too much, bro. Like I said, I had the best times of my life. And there was a lot of misery times that happened at the end. Everybody can say what they want, bro. But let me tell you this right now. When you take that coke and you get drunk with coke and you start to mix drugs, there's a part of this shit, the chemical imbalance. Eventually, it starts to fuck you up. In the beginning, you think you're Tony Montana. Like I told you. You go in there, you're happy and everything, and next minute, your eyes are like up. You can drink everything. You think you own everything. You know what I'm saying? And this fucking crazy drug and drinks, it just does things to you, bro. It makes you come out of your shell. But eventually, that starts to play on you. And this is why ADRIAN Broner is on that same Rat Montana problem. I don't even know Rat Montana never even had a problem. I just knew how to handle that shit. I knew how to work with that shit. I never got crazy with it. I enjoyed it as a social life. Yeah, a few times I went extreme, more than ADRIAN Broner. A few times, but not many times. I never run the candle red both ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, just get drink on the phone with his friend. You're crazy, bro. Yo, Punch. Yo, I don't know what you're saying, bro. I don't know what you're saying there, bro. But yo, man, I'm just saying, man. Sometimes you drink to be happy. Sometimes you drink to be happy, bro. That's what drink does to you. You feel like you're happy with drink. You know what I'm saying? But alcohol is like, you know what I mean? It's like a suppress. If you ask me, you use alcohol sometimes a lot, and then it starts to get too much. And then you're using alcohol just to get away from certain problems in your life. You gotta face the shit anyway, bro, one day or another. But if you drink as socialized drink and you drink Saturdays, Fridays, but you don't drink on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, then you're a social drinker. Then you're not an alcoholic, bro. An alcoholic is a person that gets up even after having lunch, wants to have a fucking drink. Alcoholics, I know alcoholics in England fucking drink even in the morning. They are fucking permanently damaged alcoholics. But when you drink, some people, they drink on a binge. That when they drink, they can't stop drinking. And then they cut off. And when they go back on it, they can't stop drinking. And they overdo it. You know what I'm saying, bro? But drink is not for everyone, bro. Because drink will take you to the wrong places. It makes you spend more money. You become, you know, like ADRIAN Broner, drinking, gambling. What are you going to do? You're going to get up to no fucking good. Eventually, bro, you're going to get up to no good if you're not doing it for socializing. Now, when you're drinking for socializing, yeah, then you're in control. But if you're drinking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for a whole fucking year, what the fuck you think's happening, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yo. But yo, man, don't get me wrong. It's good to have a drink. I love a good old drink. You know, cheer yourselves up. Have a good old drink with the mates. Have a good old drink with the birds. You know what I'm saying? You love having a good drink, don't you, bro? Come on. It's all right, man. Have a drink, but don't overdo it. But, you know, anything you overdo in life, yeah, is going to fuck you up one day. Anything. They say you shouldn't overdo anything. You know what I'm saying? They say you shouldn't chase something too much. And alcohol's a good buzz. Don't get me wrong. Alcohol's a good buzz, man. Don't get me wrong. Love a good old drink. But don't overdo it.
Yeah, it could
That's
be
when it
abused.
becomes a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah, it could be abused. That's the truth.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? But I know these Americans, they listen, beer's nothing. Beer's piss water in America. You know what I mean? Well, I know beer is nothing People drink beer like it's nothing. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Beer's nothing. People in the pubs, they drink a lot of beer. But when people drink a lot of spirits, a lot of whiskey, a lot of vodka, a lot of, consistently Bacardi, gin, and they can't stop drinking that spirits, liquor on a consistency, and they can't do without it, then there's a problem. If Adrian Broner is getting the shakes and he's not drinking and he's feeling, depressed, then he's got to, you got to get help. You know what I'm saying? But boxing truth, you've seen people who've had problems with alcohol.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Plenty of people.
People close to you, friends and family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Amongst other things.
And you already know that drugs comes along.
Yep. Shit.
Yo, I want to ask everybody in the chat, what's your best drink? Come on, let me have a look who's in the chat. What is your best go-to drink? Tell me what you're drinking, bro, so I can try it. Let Rapstar know. Let Rap Montana try your drink. Let me know what's your best drink. What's your go-to drink, bro?
I drink Jameson Black Barrel.
Everybody tell me your drink, bro. What's your best drink, go-to alcohol drink?
I drink Jameson
Danny,
Black Barrel.
What is that, bro?
Black whiskey.
The fuck? Black whiskey. What's it called?
No, Jameson Black Barrel.
Oh, Jameson.
Yeah, the Black Barrel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
You ever tried Guinness? Have you ever tried a Guinness?
Hell yeah. I got some Guinness right now.
Go on with that, bro. Respect.
I got Guinness right now. Shit.
Danny Medina says he drinking Blackthorn's whiskey. Blackthorn's whiskey.
I've been trying this New York Hudson bourbon is pretty good too. I've been just trying.
Hey, bro, let me tell you a bottle I got over here that I drank with my friend back, and I've kept the bottle. It's been a while though, yeah. This was last Christmas, yeah. You know what I got in my hand? The Johnny Walker Blue Label. Don't play with that fucking whiskey, bro. That whiskey, Johnny. Hey, listen, I'll tell everybody, Johnny Walker Blue Label is smooth.
Yeah, like catnip.
What a fucking smooth drink.
Yeah, that's good. That's real good.
You drink 4 or 5 shots of that, you're right. You're good.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
I'll be acting like Adrian Broner. I'll fucking show Adrian Broner what to say. I'll tell him what to say, mate.
That is a good one. That's a good one.
What does he say? I pour vodka in my cornflakes in the morning. What a fucking cunt. Now, we got to get you help then, bruv. Now, for real. If you're putting vodka in your cornflakes in the morning, bruv, then that's the time that you need to get help, bro. You're overdoing it. That's taking the piss.
It's sick. That's just sick.
That is, oh my God.
That's sick.
You do that, my bro. Stop it, man. We need to get you help, bro. Let me get you the 0800 number. And I'm gonna get you the 0800 number, bro. Let me find that for you on Google, bro. That's some fucked up shit there, bro.
Oh,
what's this guy say? Pacific beer with shots of what? Don Julio.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah.
Go on with that with the Don Julio there.
Who was that? Alonzo.
Alonzo drinking the Don Julio there, bro. Big time.
Yeah, that's a good one, Alonzo.
Big up to Alonzo.
Mm-hmm.
Don Julio says Pat Greedy straight on the rocks. Not even the rocks, bro. The boxing scientist says what? What's he say?
Estrella Jalisco beer.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
It's a Mexican.
Must be a good beer then.
Yeah, it's Mexican. It's Mexican. Estrella Jalisco.
Tequila with lime or wine. Which wine? Moscato. I think I got that kind of wine in my house right now, bro.
Moscato. He said a Moscato.
And listen, I appreciate everybody. The drinks that they're drinking, man. Salute to everybody. Cheers to all my brothers and sisters having a drink. You know what I'm saying? But
see you, Lisa.
I just don't like it when drink starts to become the devil. And I don't like what the drink has done to some of my friends and my family. I don't like that. See, I can control my drink, but I don't like the way that the drink has made certain people act like AB on a regular 7 days a week.
Oh man, you ain't supposed to be like AB. When you're supposed to drink it, just that be social.
Exactly, bro.
Back,
but there's a lot of people like AB. Like I know a brethren, right? I don't want to call no names because he might be watching my channel. But he's a boxer. I know him really well as a friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when he's in the daytime, he's a nice guy. When he drinks too much, he always want to do something crazy.
Right.
It's like something happens to this guy.
The switch that goes.
There's a switch in this guy, like AB. Yeah. Have you got that switch, punch drunk boxing?
No.
Be real, bro, because I got that switch.
Nah, I don't.
You know, when I drink liquor,
I'm not a mad drink. I'm not a mad drinker.
Punch. If I drink spirits, yeah, it starts to fucking, you know what I mean?
Nah, I'm not a mad drinker. I'm a happy guy.
So you're just a happy, casual drinker.
Yeah, it gets me happy. I mean, I'm happy. I don't get like, you know how other people be like, hey, yo, I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? The myth, if I drink dark liquor, it's going to make me do this. If I drink light liquor, makes me do... Nah.
Nah, I'll be honest with you. If I drink beer, I'm really good. If I drink like spirits, liquor, after a while, if it's certain spirits, I don't know, man. Everybody's different. Let me ask that question on the chat. If you drink certain drinks, do you guys have the switch like I'm talking about? Like AB has the switch where he don't give a fuck after a while. Just don't care. Is it not true? Some of my trouble in my life has happened over alcohol, bro. So maybe I'm wrong, but I do believe there's people like me that liquor, spirits, alcohol, different alcohol affects them in different ways. I do believe that. And there's a lot of people like that, bro. That certain alcohol it affects people in certain ways. But it depends, right? Because you're not a binge drinker. And some people, when they drink, they go in. Like AB's like that. He probably goes in. When he goes in, he goes hard.
Oh, I wanted to ask you this, Rap. So do you feel like his friends should take responsibility, or Adrian Broner is a grown man? He should be responsible for himself when he's intoxicated.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you're intoxicated, that means you can't handle yourself. So I'm asking the people around him, his friends, is AB responsible for himself when he's intoxicated, or is his friends responsible for him?
Well, every time we get intoxicated, are we responsible for ourselves?
No, I'm asking you.
You're responsible for your own actions. Nobody's
about
forcing no liquor down you.
So his friends are not responsible for him.
That's a climax that you choose to want to be around.
No, I'm asking
33. If you're 33, 34 years old, there's no excuses.
So if
now,
go
ahead.
So if I'm rolling with you, I'm intoxicated. But you're not intoxicated. But you my boy.
That's different. If I'm not intoxicated and you my guy, then I'm expecting you. And I know that I say, yo, when I'm fucked up like that, you got my back. And you say, yeah. And I know that you're one of my guys like that. Then I expect you to guide me home. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're responsible for me.
Well, yeah, like in a way that you my spar, man. You ain't been drinking. Like this happened to me many times. If my boy's not drank as much as I have, and I'm in a club, then he's gonna take the ride home. He knows he's been more focused. He ain't had those drinks.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
He's taking me home. So yeah, he's responsible.
So I feel like Adrian Broner should be responsible. Everybody should be responsible and accountable for their actions. But if you're intoxicated, we all know that you're not in fully control. But if you got friends around you, if you got true friends, then they are responsible for you. I think so. I mean, if I'm his
Yeah,
boy,
but you know,
I'm
one
gonna give you
thing
an
you got,
example.
one
Look,
thing
look,
I realized as well is
I'm
that you might say that, but then there comes to a stage in your life, yeah, that you've recognized not to rely on other people.
put it this way, rap star. You know what's so good about this conversation? Your most viewed video is what I want. Is what Adrian Broner friend should have done for him. What's your most viewed video, and what did Javonta Tank Davis friend said when you was recording?
Oh yeah, stop
You see,
recording.
you see that?
Mm.
That's a real friend because
Mhm.
you're recording him at a
Mhm.
time, and that's what I mean. See, that's a real friend. He took the responsibility. Hey, yo,
And
you're
I
my
was the
man.
same. That I didn't know that he was. He didn't look nowhere near. He wasn't like Adrian Broner.
But but he was
Uh,
drunk.
Yeah, but who knew until he told me stop recording? I didn't know at the time even. When I was recording, it was just seeing him at that moment, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Seven,
talking
eight
about.
years
That's
ago when I saw him, it
yeah.
was at that moment.
So that friend is a real friend because he knew.
That was Richard Hitchens.
There you go. See. So
Yeah.
now you know how I so, and that's your most viewed video, and that's what we're talking about. If you know that your friend is not in the right state mind or doesn't look, he shouldn't be recorded. It's not gonna look right for his image. Not gonna look right for him. His friend steps in and be like, "Hey, yo, my man, chill now, right here, or not now. He drunk. See that?
Yeah, but I also say that Adrian Broner got to be accountable for his own actions. Him going over there to do the podcast around these people he's with, at the end of the day, the podcast people were doing the podcast live as well. So they're doing a podcast. They've been waiting themselves to do a podcast. They don't know when AB was coming or not coming. And we already know coming with AB that they had to pay him some money, they said, right? So they also were
They already
accountable to
paid
do
him.
a job, right? They were accountable to do their job. Now,
Yeah,
while the interview was going on, even if they had felt a bit, look, this guy's a bit fucked, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
They took it down afterwards, didn't they? Right? So
Mm.
I don't see where the host and the channel is getting all that slack and people are giving it to them when AB's a grown enough man and his own team are there with him. They wanted to do it.
Exactly. So his I think yeah, you could take accountability for his action. You know what it is? I think also with Adrian Brown is that we know his story and we know that he was trying to overcome his alcoholism. That was him getting back in the ring, and he went months without drinking. So it's like we know that that as a community that he's suffering from alcoholism, and there's gonna be people that don't give a damn, but there's other people that you know what I'm saying that they have the you have this caution about another human being that he's trying to get over something. I'm a DMX fan. I want him to get over crack, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think with that dude with the podcast and the host, if he is a fan of Adrian Broner, if he's a fan of him, like he was saying, that he saw all his fights and he know Adrian Broner and he's entertaining outside of the ring just as much, then he would have been, if he's a true fan, he would have been like, you know what, man, nah, this ain't the right, this ain't the right look. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
but
do that.
sometimes, you know what I mean? Whatever's not the right look gets the most views. Like somebody came on my channel earlier, I don't know who it was. He said, yo, rap, I don't want to say nothing. I respect you and Punch, but that interview that came from Tio went round the world and it wasn't a good look in some people's eyes.
Which one?
The Tia female one.
He's not drunk or intoxicated.
Yeah, I get that. That was somebody just saying in the chat. Who was that?
That's like apples and oranges right there.
I mean, I get it. When the man's drunk, you're seeing the man in his face to face. I mean, the host is thinking to himself, should he do the interview or not? And he did it, right? But now he's taking slack for it, right?
Mm.
So is that the realist? What Adrian Broner is? That's how he is. That's the realist he is. Is that what people want to see though? Sometimes that when he's like that, that is really who he is. Is that something that you want to run away from, or we want to deny?
No, but the thing is not he's not running away from that. He has a problem because he already how many interviews he did talking about alcoholism. We already know that's what I mean. There's not something that I think that Adrian Brone wouldn't hide it. I mean, he's intoxicated, but it's not a secret. It's not a secret that he's struggling with it. So if you know he's struggling with it, first, if you're a fan, I'm thinking like, you know what, this is not the right time right now. And if you could postpone it like you already did, then postpone it again. Also, if you know that he's suffering from alcoholism and he's done, why are you drinking yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like if you that's what I mean. I don't think it was genuine. I think
Okay, but is that show how they normally conduct themselves like that, right? Look at Mike Tyson. He smokes weed in his show. He smokes a
yeah.
lot of blunts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he gets high as fuck. Now there's another channel called Champs where they drink on the channel with champagne and all that, and they talk to their guests. Everybody's got their vibe in it, bro.
Yeah.
Right? So that could be their vibe in it. Now, who knows that Adrian Broner is? Now we know that he is living that life on a more consistent basis, and now you can actually see who Adrian Broner really is, like behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Does the host get any credit for that?
I think I mean he's doing his job. If he's doing it for the podcast, he's doing it for the team. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing his job.
Exactly. When you didn't take the interview and Ellie Setback and everybody else didn't want to take an interview when Tia Female's dad was getting a little bit where they felt it wasn't an appropriate moment with the things that at the time after the fight, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But seconds out, Radio Raheem did it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did it. He felt like it's an opportunity for his channel. And for me, it wasn't even an opportunity. For me, I didn't want to take that. I didn't want to be an opportunist on that.
So then the channel looks like an opportunist channel, you're saying?
No, it's still a boxing channel. He's doing his job. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to have any emotions toward senior or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But for me and other guys, they felt like, you know what? It wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. So why hold the conversation with somebody or interview somebody when you know, like, what was the substance of the interview with Adrian Broner in the podcast? What did they talk about? They couldn't talk about anything. So what was the interview about? What did you get off of Adrian Broner? Like, this isn't even about a dude that was just nice. He was slurring words. He couldn't even put sentences together. So why you interviewing this guy?
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then let's keep it real. Then the host also feel like they're opportunists channel. Then some people, like they say, it's like a bitch move, just trying to get clout. And then, you know, somewhere along the line, that's why the host has to feel a certain way, or the podcast did, that they had to take the whole interview down. So whoever recorded it, they kept it up, right? So it's like a hit and miss situation, right? You give the fans the real thing, then you take the slack for it, because why are you putting Adrian Broner's reality life out there for? Right? If this is a reality of somebody, and somebody tells me, yo, rap star, this is who I am, bro. Do the interview, bro. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to say, yo, man, do I do this interview for these people so to show them that this is who this brother's saying that he is? Because ain't nobody stopping Adrian Broner. Ain't nobody in his team stopping him. So I'm thinking to myself, yo, man, am I the guy who's going to tell him no? And that's gonna come across my mind. I'm gonna say, yo, bro, man looks a little bit dizzy out here. Man looks twisted. Look like he took some good cocaine and he been drinking some good fucking drinks. He's fucked. But at this point, if I've already gone live, you hear me, Punch?
Mm-hmm.
Now I know that it all depends. If Adrian Broner is, you can see this is not a good look for my channel and for this guest, then you gotta make a move and say, yo, bro, enough is enough. We'll do this another day. It was Adrian Broner that had to tell them that, yo, man, this is enough now. I gotta go, right?
Mm.
They should have told him that, if
Exactly.
anything.
Exactly.
And it does
I
look
mean,
like
well,
an
how much is the
opportunist,
views?
right?
Look, how much? Look, Adrian Broner. Let's say they got what's their views right now? They probably like 4,000 right now, 5. Maybe it doesn't even reach the 50K. Maybe it does, but maybe it doesn't. As I think, also you have to think. Let's say you will have a podcast or you a journalist. You want to have a long-term relationship with athletes, artists. They'll come back. You know what I'm saying? They'll give you that interview. They'll give you that type of respect because you show them respect. Or you just wanted to be a one and done and think it's gonna go viral. But I don't think this is really gonna go viral like that.
No. You don't think?
No. I mean, we all talking about the boxing world, but outside of that, I'm like, okay, then after that, then what? I mean, maybe Adrian Broner's cool. Be like, man, I don't give a fuck, man. That's me. I take responsibility and shit like that. For me, that's also good. That would be also for Adrian Broner. Like people saying, yeah, he could look at himself. Yeah, he could look at himself, but he also could be like, you know what? I gotta change my circle, cause these people around me, they will make me look like a fool, and then my kids gotta see it. See, his friends ain't even thinking about his kids. How they gonna watch him. I'm just saying it was an opportunity for that not to be out.
Yeah, that was it. That was in the team's hands, Adrian Broner and the host and the podcast. It's
Now
on
the
every.
motherfucker's saying that he ain't a fan. Like I'm just interviewing this guy because my PR team or whatever, not PR team, but just like my producer got me this interview. Then it's different. But don't come out here saying that this is one of your favorite fighters and you've been following AB.
Now,
If
if
you've
you're a
been
fan, then you think differently, innit? But if you're doing it for your channel and you've got your channel cap on, yeah, like
bro,
you
put
look
it this
channel.
way.
If you take your channel as a business, then you got to do your business, innit?
Yo,
There's
put
business.
it this way. The first time I seen Mike Tyson in person, the first time I ever seen Mike Tyson in person was at his worst. That if I would have had a camera on him, it was at his worst. By himself, smoking a cigarette in a chimichurri truck. He was a demon. People even knew at that time, not even to even have a camera on Tyson. Or maybe he's the type to do something, but he was just it was not the appropriate. It's not that he was doing anything crazy. It was just not. You know that he was not in that type of element to even, you know, be recorded or whatever. And Mike Tyson is my favorite fighter. That's the reason why I love boxing. I fell in love with boxing. So it's a time and place. You gotta be a human, and not a human, but you gotta have that.
Discretion.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
Now, the host did turn around and say, because I quickly saw it for a few minutes, because I've seen a few of these Adrian Broner little by boxing voice. Big up to him. I mean, if I have to give him the shout out because he's been putting it out there, right, Punch?
Mm-hmm.
Now, boxing voice. Then you want to go there, Mr. Ness. He got a responsibility. Why he promoting it on his channel to get the views? Why he putting the Adrian Broner shit out there? Because everybody's watching it from him, and he put it on his channel while everybody else has took it off. And the man who actually put it out, he's took it off. So what about his accountability when social media like Boxing Voice, which have got accountability in the boxing world, why they putting it out on their channel saying, yo, look at this?
I think that's a little different though.
Oh, it's all right for everybody else to take the clip from that guy's channel and put it on their channel to get the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
I kind of give it that you got to keep the same energy, then leave it alone.
Well, depending how he feels about it. Again, I don't have the trouble of Raider Raheem doing it, but I could understand why nobody else do it. So Ness don't have to feel a certain way. It's boxing news, right?
Yeah, I think if
It's
there's
like, for example, look, I put out. Remember,
if there's a perpetrator and there's a person who's doing something that don't look good, and the perpetrator's there putting it on their channels, bruv, come on, bruv, you're just the same as the guy.
I think it's different. I think it's
Okay.
already out there, and now now you like a report. It's almost like, remember with Earl Spence and his girl, right? I put it on my, and he's like, well, do you want to go to Dubai, baby? And everybody was putting it out there because it's out there. So you're not delivering a story now. You're reporting a story, but it's not. It's not his actual story. It's not his actual. Now he's just reporting the story.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
You can't
look,
hold
okay,
Ness
it's like this.
accountable
Okay, let
for something
me
that's gonna
say
be
this.
out there. That's already out there.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, it's like this, yeah. When Dana White, was he drinking when he slapped his wife?
Yeah.
Now, that got surfaced, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that was behind the scenes and you knew Dana White, like you knew Adrian, like you could see an interview, you in UFC, you get interviews like you would speak to Adrian Broner, and you see Adrian Broner drink and he slapped his wife, yeah?
No, I won't put that out there.
Would you put it out there?
No.
But there's so many media outlets that would.
Oh, I mean, they could. I mean, if I know AB and he slaps his wife, and I just put my phone up and I just uploaded it. Nah, man.
Mm. See,
It's different.
media and channels are different, bro. Some people would put up things and then say, "Yo, man, I shouldn't have done it." But yo, some people they don't care. They put up the news. It is what it is. What's TMZ, bro? TMZ is one of the places that you get everything. Like you'll see, they got no integrity sometimes.
I mean, that's their niche. They'll pay for.
That's
They'll pay
exactly,
for it.
bro.
I mean, they'll pay for the a video for them to post it to their channel or their
Yo,
website.
drunk Irish man, you big pussy. You sitting over here and always sitting in every single one of my chats, pussy. So why you here every single day? I drink about 6 liters of whiskey before I start, pussy. Every time. All right, mate? So why you here, bro? Why don't you de-wrench yourself and get the fuck out of here? Because you seem to love it in this channel more than everybody else. You got consistency sitting there with your hands all the time. You always got something to say. Why don't you get your drunk fucking piece of shit out of here yourself and go listen to somebody else's bullshit? Yeah,
They're not live right now. That's why.
yeah, you know what I mean? Coming here like a user, fake fucking subscriber. Get the fuck out. I don't want you fake fucking subscribers anyway. Dirty fake fucking bitches. drinking out there, fucking with a split personality, acting like some hoes. You're a fucking disgrace to Irishmen, you are. Pussy. Yeah? Why you still fucking typing, bruh? Ah, you like the bullshit, see? You love my bullshit. You couldn't live without my bullshit, bro. If I deranged you, you'll be scratching your head, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you put your own bullshit up in this channel. That's the problem. You get your own fucking bullshit typed over there. Your dumb shit that you talk about sometimes. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you for a bit. But yo, I'm saying, Punch, this drinking thing, yeah, is not abnormal. What's happening to AB? There's a lot of men like that, bro. AB's not no fucking. It's just because it's Adrian Broner. But a
Nope.
lot of people out there, man, get over drunk, and it's just the way it is. They get a bit twisted.
I think it's time for these people to actually say, like we're hearing so many times that these fighters are suffering from mental illness, right? We see
Yeah,
Joshua Franco, he retired. We seen other fighters, but what do you have? Like, what is your mental illness? Now that's the question. That, like, okay, all y'all saying y'all got mental illness. All right, what's the problem? You haven't noticed that he's just saying they got mental illness. Okay, what is the mental illness? What is getting? Why do you feel you got mental issues? What is it? You want people to understand you, right? You want people. You saying that you got mental illness. What is it? Like, what are you going through? What is hard?
yeah. I think it's a word that's been really used out of context in the last 10 years, especially 15 years, that men are fucking acting like they got problems, they're depressed. What's fucking depressed, bro? Kick the man and slap him in his head. Like, if you really care about Adrian Broner, bro, stop being a yes man and tell him, fix yourself up, bro. Step up your fucking game. You got your children looking at you. Now, if you've got problems, then go to the people that need to help you, bro. If you're telling me you're that vulnerable that you can't help yourself, then get your help. If not, bro, fix up, step up, because you know that there's only one answer to this, and that's you. And if you know that you're detached from God and whatever He needs to hear, can't be a yes man and allow Him to dictate how it goes. If you feel that He's doing wrong things, just to hang out with Him, you know what I mean?
Like, I mean, you must have problems if you got kids and you don't have no shame the way they may be looking at you. Like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but you know that you surround yourself with what you are, innit? Maybe Broner. Look, what happened to Broner's dad and his twin? Broner's dad always used to be there with the brush, following him around. I mean, I don't even see his dad anymore in any of his fights. I mean, this geezer Broner, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. I mean, I think it's who you surround yourself with, right? And if he's not
You know what's
stable,
also is that when you got money and that money is flowing and you helping everybody, and then when you on your well not now when that money ain't flowing the same and you on your down and out, he don't got nobody. But when he was on the top, he was helping everybody. That's that's the sad part.
yeah, but that's reality.
I mean, it's not reality for everybody though. It's not
For
real.
a lot of
And I
people.
was explaining that earlier. I was explaining that earlier. You remember Earl the True Spence? You know, he was suffering from alcoholism, and after the car accident, he had that interview with Brian Custis, and he said, "I was self-destructing." Right? We seen him drunk in public with AB. Remember on the podium? We
Mm.
seen him. But you know the difference between Adrian Broner and Earl Spence come from a two-parent household. His father has instilled in him some morals and principle in the beginning. So when you do fuck up in life, you know how to come back into that center. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't raised like a delinquent child. He was not never got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So when you could fuck up, but then you know you come back to your center. See, AB was fucking up. AB comes from a dysfunctional home. He was a juvenile getting locked up here and there. So now it's harder for him to get because he don't have no center. That's the way that I see it. I think that's why it takes Adrian Broner longer than it takes like a Earl Spence. I'm assuming.
Yeah, but it's all the foundation for the people that's around you in it as well.
But also the foundation that actually builds you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you never like you got a dad, you got your mom and dad, right? You was raised with your mom and dad, right?
Go on.
I'm asking, I don't know. Was you raised with your mom and dad?
My dad died when I was young. Yeah, go on.
So let's say they instilled morals or let's say religion or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like a strict home. And then when you grow up, of course, like most of us, we go a certain way. We don't listen to our parents or whatever. We try to experience life the way it is. And then later when you go through all your mistakes, but then there's this moral that was instilled in you a long time ago that you go back to it, or you won't go all the way crazy because you still have that conscience
Yeah,
of how you
that's
was
built
molded.
within. Yeah, you gotta have that love or some kind of a good fear for yourself, because that comes within your foundation.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
AB never he never had a foundation. That
What about his dad?
his dad didn't really raise him.
His
You don't
dad
remember his
was there.
story?
Always saw his dad there for years with the brush, following him. Remember?
Nah, he was locked up and all that stuff. Like it ain't have a good foundation.
So AB done. What about his mum and his family? I mean, you got. I think everybody is different, though, isn't it? Some people, they always need people, good people around them. You know what I'm saying? It just depends, right? You need the realest people around you, and if AB ain't got the realest people around him, that's like Tang Davis. Where's his dad? I know he's got his mum, but you always need some people around you in life, bro, that to say, you know what, I can't be that selfish in my life. And to be honest, we're talking all this shit. How many kids he got?
I think like 5.
Yeah, he got no motherfucking excuses. That's every single kid. Is there enough ammunition for AB to know what he got to do? Some people don't have that. That's when they really got to see the devil, when they get to the point where they ain't even got nobody else but themselves. You know what I'm saying?
So how serious should we like addiction? You ever been addicted to something?
Yeah, back in the day, I mean, I'd addicted to going out. I'd be addicted to going out, being Rat Montana.
No, because it's easy for us to
Yeah,
say,
I used to be addicted to going out. Back in the day, I'd always want to go and mingle and drink, and maybe how it goes.
but like a drug, like an alcohol, drugs. Because I could look at it from an outsider and be like, yo, come on, man, fix your fucking life. Like, put it this way, one of my cousins, right? He was a crackhead. Crackhead did everything,
Yeah,
right?
that's a different kind of addiction now.
He was a crackhead, heroin, whatever, right? And one time he was in the Port Authority. I saw him in the Port Authority. He was missing like for 2 years. And he was like in a phone booth and he was about to do his shit. I said, look at this motherfucker. So I went and smacked him by the back of the head. Yo, bow. He said, yo, what the fuck? I said, yo, man. Yo, Eddie, yo, what's up, man? And basically the story is, I'm like, I say, yo, man, everybody been looking for you. I said, nah, I see my mom like 3 weeks ago. I said, man, you haven't seen your mom in 2 years. That's it. She left. She moved. She moves. She live in Atlanta. What you talking about? And he said, I don't know, man. In my world, I'm somebody. In your world, I ain't shit. I'm the king of my world. That's what he would say. Because his whole little gang of crackheads was like he was like the ringleader, the important guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a different world, but it's like it took years for him to shake that shit off.
Yeah, I just think at the end of the day, each for their own, bro. I mean, let's be honest, man. I don't really have remorse when a man don't step up for his own kids. You know, I look at outlooks differently. I think a man don't need excuses when he's got all these kids because, you know, that's being too selfish when you're not. You know what I mean? When you're just overlooking what you put on this earth and
I think we
realizing that they
pick and
look up to
choose
you.
though, bro.
Hmm?
I think we pick and choose. I think that with athletes, let's just break it down in box. I think we pick and choose who to show remorse to. For how many years we shown remorse to Mike Tyson, bro? Mike Tyson was the biggest fuck up. We love Mike Tyson. And with Mike Tyson, we'll blame it on everybody else. We'll blame the rape on Desiree Washington. We blame his, oh, if Customato was still alive, Mike Tyson wouldn't be the way it is. Like, we found every excuse for Mike Tyson, right? Because
Even
Mike
Mike
Tyson did.
Tyson, even people don't like talking about him raping a woman. They're like, nah, man, he didn't rape nobody.
Exactly. So we,
Because
we,
we
we
don't
all
want to,
pick and choose.
we don't want to picture in our brain that Mike Tyson really raped a woman.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to acknowledge that. We want to know Mike Tyson as a boxer,
Mm-hmm.
as a fighter, what he brought to the sport. Him being an animal. If Mike Tyson killed somebody, we would love him more because we know that what he was as a fighter, all that made him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mike
It's
Tyson
like
ain't
we
raised
wouldn't
up.
look at Mike Tyson as a murderer because we still look at him as a hero in the ring.
Think about it, he was so much of a fuck up that he didn't take care of most of his kids. He didn't raise them. The two little ones that we know now, but what happened to his first daughter? He didn't raise none of it. But now that he's all fixed and dandy, oh, he's all right. He's all good. But it took him a long time to step up.
I think that's fucked up when men do that, bro. It takes they even let themselves go to a place where they can't even help their own kids.
But then if you look at his life, it was a lot of dysfunctional, right?
Mm.
So it's like, yeah, for as a grown man, they have responsibility, hold accountable, can be so remorseful, but let's not neglect their childhood too, especially if we know their story. Let's not act like these guys was great just because they became millionaire and they signed a contract as a teen and they became a million. Oh, you got all the money in the world, you an adult. Nah, that's not. What I'm saying is as it's easy to say that shit.
Yeah, man. Somebody said Oscar De La Hoya gets a lot of slack. Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya gets a lot of slack. They still give Oscar De La Hoya. He was a cokehead. He used to put on fucking stockings. Oh shit, man. Oscar De La Hoya had some serious Adrian Broner nights, but he gets a lot of shit for that, bro. He gets
Think
a lot
about
of
it.
shit.
We only saying, look, when we talk about Earl Spence, we celebrate more that he got through. He survived the car accident. Oh, is he gonna be the same as the car accident? Man, he saved it. Man, it was good. It was good. But let's not forget he was drunk. That's the reason why he had that car accident because he was drunk. He was a drunk. And let's not also forget that recently when he did the interview with
But he
his
didn't
with,
get done for being drunk.
but think about what he said in the interview with that long interview that he had with his wife, with his girl. He said that he was drinking after the car accident, that he didn't stop, that he was still getting drunk. So that means he was an alcohol. If you went through all those experiences, so you were self-destructing before the Porter fight, after that car accident, you you still was drinking, still
Hmm.
getting twisted. that's coming from Earl Spence, his mouth. I'm saying people got issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
Some people's issues are just seen on TV, so it looks bad. Other people's issues could be worse than Adrian Broner.
I mean,
That you never, you can't.
I think it's all right for to care for another human being. I'm not saying take care of him and his family, but
Uh,
to wish that another human being is doing good, or pray that he gets help, or pray that he gets better, or whatever. I think that's the God in you.
yeah, Pat Greedy says mental illness and addiction is all fun and games until the person is no longer with us.
Mm.
Yeah, it's harsh, man. Life is harsh sometimes, bro. But you know, I kind of sometimes feel like men shouldn't be beta males like that. Like, now I'm sorry, I don't want to use that word. I don't mean that. Men
No,
should be very compassionate. Men should be compassionate, but men should be straightforward and not yes men type of people.
facts.
I don't like just trying to let this man hear because what he needs to hear. If you feel like he should hear this because that's wrong, then be real with the man. That's all I say. It might sound harsh, it might sound critic, but at least you know you ain't being a yes man. You telling a man to his face, yo, bro, hey, yo, you shouldn't be doing this. You got kids to look up to. You know what you're doing here? Stop this, bro. We can get this money anytime. You're AB. You got a watch worth fucking so you got millions, man. What's the fuck you doing here, bro? Like, think about your kids. But that's a realist, a man who's being real with AB. AB needs real people who really want to keep it real with him. And you obviously know he ain't around that. So that's some accountability that he needs. What he surrounds himself with. I just don't think men are built like this, Punch. You can care, but men don't like feeling sorry for men like all the time. Like you gotta
Yeah,
be
and that's
straight
what
up.
people shouldn't feel no sorry for somebody else. Like, you know, you could feel sorry for. See, I'll feel sorry for their kids. Like, damn, their kids doesn't deserve a father like this. You know what I'm saying? I'll feel sorry for the kids because they're the innocent one. But I won't feel sorry. I'm not feeling sorry really for the grown man. I feel sorry for the kids.
Facts. Yeah, facts. But what do you think's the way forward for AB now after seeing this? You'd think that there should be some kind of him making a statement, or how do you think it will come out?
I mean, a good intervention with his own kids. Like, how much are they worth enough for you to survive, and you to do what needs to be done for them? How much is they worth? If they not worth that much, all right, so what is it worth to you? Because you're about to lose. Either you lose them, you're gonna lose yourself, and they lose you. So if he can't change for his kids, you can't change for yourself. What's the reason? What's the reason that you need to drink? What's the reason that you need to feel how you want to feel? What is it? What you heard about?
But that's all counseling. That's all going back to the man's brain, why he's hurt, what's happening in his life, what how he feels maybe not appreciated. Does he feel like his ego's hurt? There's a lot going on there. So you know maybe
It
maybe
makes it feel like he's hurt by Floyd Mayweather though. I think he's
yeah, but
hurt, bro.
if he's hurt more by that than what Madonna did to him, Madonna fucked him. Also made it after Madonna, he's never been the same. I mean, if he's hurt over another man, then he's got problems, bro, big time.
I think so, bro. I
If he
think he's
got
hurt by
problems
that
over
though.
another man like Floyd Mayweather, then he got big problems.
It's hurt by that. I
Oh
think he's a little
fuck,
hurt by that.
that's fucked up, Punch. If he's hurt by Floyd, I don't want to laugh at this situation today,
I
but
think
now you made me laugh. That Adrian Broner's hurt over Floyd Money Mayweather, bro. That's a fucked up shit you're trying to tell me. What are you trying to say here? Oh shit! They should have asked him that in the podcast.
they should.
How about they should have done the podcast better? and say, "Yo, AV, what's up with this, man? What's happening in your life?" You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Why not
that's what
be
I mean.
real?
Yeah, at
Why,
least
yo?
that.
I can really roast everybody right now. Why was the host not asking the real questions and acting like AB everything was cool, and scared to ask
Exactly.
him the real questions?
Like they trying to get an interview off of him.
Yeah,
Like,
just to get an interview, you're scared to ask a man a real question. Yo, AB, why you drinking so much, bro? What, you thought AB would slap you in your face or what?
what? We supposed to feel sorry for you right now? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, why did they not even talk to the man properly? Like I said, they also, if you look at it, acted like yes men. If you really want to know the truth, if you're looking at it from that point of view, if they really wanted to be real with him.
Come on, man. I can't even hold a conversation with my brother drunk or anybody else drunk. What the fuck? I'm gonna conduct a podcast with a fucking drunk. To the level of his drunkenness. Like it's all right. Like people could drink, you know what I'm saying? But to the
Mm.
level of that of his drunkenness that he can't make sense of what he's talking about.
It was live as well, wasn't it?
Well, let's be real. Maybe he never got over that Mayweather loss. It
Like
happened,
Jeff Lacey.
huh? Maybe. Remember, he was on top of the world. Remember, he was supposed to be the next Floyd. That Mayweather loss. He thought that he could just outbox him, and he packed. No, he did in the post-fight interview. Man, I'll beat that boy. Everybody knows that. He thought that he could do what Floyd Mayweather did if you could just box him. Oh, but Floyd got the victory like that. That's what you remember after the fight. Floyd won it like that. I don't know, man.
Wow, Floyd Mayweather damaged Adrian Broner by being his friend. And
Because he
then saying,
snubbed him. He snubbed him.
yeah, but Floyd said,
And
fuck
Floyd
this.
Mayweather stole this fight.
Floyd Mayweather put his own fighters against him.
He stole his fighter. Javante Tan Davis was Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner introduced Floyd to Javante Tan Davis. He was playing to sign Javante Tan Davis.
Didn't AB get nothing out of the deal?
He ain't get shit. He the one that put Tank on the map, not Floyd.
Yeah, AB's just had a whole roller coaster, innit? At the end of the day, he can't swallow it after all that time being the next
Hey,
big thing.
hey, what? Look what we thought about Kell Brook when they caught him when he caught a video of him sniffing. Like who was recording him? Like really? What kind of friend was that?
Yo, but I'm going to get out of this one, Punch. I'm going to catch everybody on the next one, brother.
All right, bro.